Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Golden Lap. Last we left off, that happened. This happened. We won our first race. Double podium, overtook an Ezzolini on track. This was the dream weekend for us, and thanks to that, we are third and fourth in the standings, just a mere few points away from the Ezzolini. The championship is back on the menu. Now we're gonna need a couple more miracles, but we're getting there. And as for the team standings, we are a solid second. Yeah. Barring any catastrophe, it seems that this is where we're gonna end up. We'll see. Now, this is the fifth race of the season at the Schwarzwaldring, which I probably butchered. I do speak German. And that's clearly the Hockenheimring with a forest section, which is why this track is dangerous. Loads of trees. Now, Tristan Loop's car is just a banger, probably because it's half not our car. And this place calls for a very good chassis with this very, very long, flat-out sections. So, let's do just that. And yes, we're putting all of our eggs in the same basket this season. It's just not great. It's not a very good chassis. Oh well. The good thing is, with Tristan's increased reliability, the handy trait, at least the car still functions, but... Alright, let's do a little bit of fixing around. Yep. Fixing and improving. And now we may have a chance against the Ezzolini on track. I don't believe we do, but... Hey. Yeah. Bauer's incredibly fast, but can't focus. Wait, he's got 3. TSB was right. Was it because it was the engineer thingy giving him 5 on track? I don't know. Interesting. He was inspired. Alright, and we got a rainy quali. Oh, a goodie. Falsog, parted a bit too hard. Wait, that's our guy. Damn you. So we're starting barely damp, going dry, and it's gonna end up raining. Okay. Bauer parted a bit too hard. Damn you guys, I know we got our first victory of the season, but why only us? Come on. Work with us here. Alright, we'll go out on softs, obviously. And I believe it's going to be a long lap. Compared to others. But one way to find out. Let's do this. Yeah, it's a very chassis heavy track, obviously. And Loop is in the zone, and Bauer can't focus. Take a shot every time that happens. Alright, the Ezzolini are doing purple sectors, and here comes the... Oh, we're in front of Mark. Already. Huh. Yep, it's all in the chassis, baby. 6. 3. Wow, that's okay. I mean, we need to take advantage of the fact that we are faster when the track is slightly wet. Now, there's a bit of moisture on track. Ooh, gotta go first. I'm not sure how significant it will be. Maybe Mark was not feeling it, and Loop was definitely in the zone. No Moretti. Clearly, to beat the Ezzolini, we're gonna need some shenanigans. I don't think we can do it on raw pace anyway. No matter... Yeah, even if we did it once before, I don't think it's something that's going to be happening regularly. Not to diminish anybody's exploits or achievements, but... Mark doing purple, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I see how it is. Ugh. Not great tuning. Are you playing favorites again? And giving it all, but this time to Bauer instead of the usual Loop. So it seems. Damn you. Damn you, Pope. Well, it doesn't really matter. Just need to go loud. Golden shoot that chassis, and probably engine next. But I can't focus. Loop is in the slipstream of Mark, trying to get some trajectories down. Well, that worked. Improved all 3 sectors. But Mark goes purple everywhere. Okay. Excellent. And now to tune the Ezzolini engine. Totally ours. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Lap is pretty long, yeah. 1 minute 52 already. Yeah. It's long and full of nothing. Ooh, okay. We take those. It's barely gonna be wet at the end of the race. Interesting. That's gonna be an interesting end of the session. Bauer's in the zone. Oh, go ahead. You're kind of off the pace here. Like 6 seconds off. Okay, much better. But Morton, the quali master, really putting in a solid lap. Let's go. Okay, Bauer, that is very, very important that you had such a good lap, because I got a sinking feeling that you need to enjoy them while they last. And Moratti goes purple again. Never done improving, eh? Let's go. Come on, Loop. Get in the slipstream of Woods and Ryan. And overtake them both on your quali lap. And go faster than Morton. That will do. That will do. I'm calling you a pig. Not when you're driving like this. And not after your victory last weekend. Duh. Plus, I'm, in general, not calling people pigs. Just not something I do. Except for myself, when I stuff my face with what I cooked for the night and what I had saved for the day after, and I'm... Okay, enough about that. That was very bad, Pope. Maybe I'm gonna change the whole not calling people pigs approach. Alright, Loop, more green sectors, please. Hey, if you feel like doing purple, just... you got bogged down at the end of the lap. Bauer is not feeling it, and oh my god. Yep. Only a couple more tuning to go, and there we are. Our car is almost equal to an Ezzolini. It's just the raw pace of the drivers at this point. I think Ryan, for instance. Ryan and Woods, I think, are better drivers than the ones we have, but they're probably not the car they would need to use that raw pace. When we have the car in the crew, well, we have some of the car that is ours. Look, there is no shot in this game of the FIA changing the rules because they're tired of the Ezzolini domination like it's 2004 and they have you do the whole race on a single set of tires, which Michelin tires could not achieve. No, Bridgestone tires could not achieve, but Michelin could. FIA, doing FIA things. Alright, the track is gonna get slower now. Starting to see some wide sectors from Mark, but oh. Loop, if you're in the zone next lap, you may just snatch something here. And you've got amazing focus, so now is the time to get your head down. We're at the edge of Inters. It's now or never. Bauer did an absolutely terrible job. And he's down in P7 now. And I don't think Bauer will get another tuning. Maybe 2 minutes. It could be. I could have waited for Loop. Oh, yeah. Give Loop the slipstream on your outlap. Come on, that's how it works, right? I don't think that's how it works. He unbogged Loop down. Yeah, he wasn't improving anyway. Never mind. Now, give him back the slipstream, and not happening. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, +7, really? I mean, we may get another lap on the inters. It's not going to be a good lap, but it's going to be a final lap. You never know if he's at full focus mode. Who knows? And Bauer will at least get some final tuning, so I kind of timed it right. Kind of did. It didn't pay off, but by no fault of my own. Alright. Yeah, and Loop is gonna cross the line with only 30 seconds to go in quali. I have no dream of being faster. Yeah. He wasn't in the zone anyway, so yeah, 155. Okay, well, P3 is good. Bauer in P7 is unreliable, man. Unreliable. He was hangover too, so yes, that's what you get. But Loop is within a second of both Ferraris. Okay, we're starting in the wet. I mean, wet is a big word. It's just humid. There's gonna be a tricky patch in the middle. It's gonna rain for a bit, but I think we're gonna have to suffer on hards. We could go hard mediums, or medium soft. You know what? I'll do as I did: medium medium softs for Bauer, and hard mediums for Loop, and we'll dive into the pits should we need. I think that's what we're gonna be doing. Nobody drank yesterday. It's 5 lights are on, and away we go in Germany, and we get swamped. Just one day we'll be able to start a race without getting absolutely overtaken on the grid. I mean, we only lost 1 position each. Nobody started on the inters, which makes sense. Okay, Bauer reclaimed his position on the mediums in a forest of hot tire runners. Laus is on the mediums, so I guess that explains the superior traction. Okay, Loop is already in the zone. Okay. Well, you'll push on the second part of the lap. And you're bogged down behind your fellow Frenchman, Laus. In the meantime, Bauer, with the damn track, is doing a damn good job. I mean, Bauer has everything. It's Bauer's perfect conditions here. Dry tires, damp road. That is Bauer's max speed. You can't focus. Take it easy. Then I'll overtake Ryan. Should I tell Bauer to push a bit? Try to make what? Yeah. Try to overtake Ryan. You got the medium tires. You need to make the better of them. Backed out of it. I mean, I understand. It's a terrifying chicane. You approach at 360 kilometers an hour. And it's basically a slipstream track. You're in the zone this lap? Oh, well. Mario Acosta's car failed. Well, you're already running last, but okay. And Bauer got it. Okay, now you cruise. Loop, you are staying firmly with Larousse, which is good. You are 12 seconds away from the Izzolini after 4 laps, which is bad. Yeah, I don't think we have a shot of beating the Izzolinis on... Although I say that, we did catch the Izzolinis on track last time, so... Bauer can't focus. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. We are in a bit of a precarious situation. This would be Inter's territory. Yeah, we are... But it's gonna dry out pretty quickly. Come on, Loop. You're faster than this guy. And even... Well... shame. Yep. Yeah. At least it's nothing dangerous. It's a yellow flag, not a red flag. I did say it was the dangerous portion of the. Oh well. Bauer, you're the star of the show. Enjoy it while it lasts. Do we box? Do we box Bauer this lap? A bit early. I mean, there's life left in these mediums, isn't there? Not that much. Not that much. It's a cheap one too. Tempting. Yeah, I'll box him. Can't say no to a cheap stop like that. Yeah, and we only lost one on-track position. That was the right call. Thanks, Tristan. Well, now it's going to be a fight for P3, clearly, because Bauer doesn't have the car or the pace to fight the Ezzolinis. I say that as he overtakes Ryan like he's standing still. He's been pushing. Okay. Gets back into P4 basically instantly, and now he's in the zone. I don't think I've ever had a double DNF on this game. Not that I'm jinxing it, but... Alright, good one. Solid lap. Only a second of the Ezzolinis. And making... Yeah. Taking time off of Ryan. Mark is in the pits, I think. Or pitted. No, Mark pitted. He's already one pit stop away from us. Well, this is going to be a snooze fest, chat. This is going to be a quick one. Track is drying. Moretzi goes out on softs because he wants to keep the golden lap. That's fair. We'll put the softs on at the end. And Bilalba crashed. Well, okay. On worn mediums, on a drying track, tricky conditions. Mohel has a slow stop. Yep, but he's no Ezzolini, and we're already starting to catch up to P16. Ezzolini are 20 seconds off the road. They've already pitted, both of them. Yeah. Grip is only going to increase, and the track is going to dry, which means Bauer's speed is going to get lower, actually. It's gonna relatively slow down, seeing how it's so good in the wet. Do we bet on getting lapped? It's a very long lap. Okay, we have 14 seconds off of Larousse. And not climbing. Not for fuel. We'll land on fuel positive, so we can full push and fuel already. And I think we're just gonna speed things up a bit. On focus. Okay. We are not really getting away from Larousse. The gap is pretty stable. The Ezzolini gap is... How long will the soft last? Now 10 laps. Okay. And Felix Laframboise crashed. Shame, you were running points. That would have been solid points for you guys. Do we box? Next lap. And instead of going soft, we go mediums. Or we go soft and we just try to full push. Then chill. That's tempting. Yes, good. Slow stop for Cillier for Fonseca. The whole pit crew had a giant party last night and didn't tell me about it. It feels like it. Less than 6 seconds for that pit stop. Very well done, the crew. Alright, green flag, green flag. I need a quali lap, Bauer. Nope, I don't. You're not in the zone, as usual. This guy is almost maximum speed, but zero focus. He's like, ugh. All right, show me purple. And cool down. That is 2 seconds off of purple, my friend. Mark is in the pits. Soon, anyway. "30 seconds of Blarus in P4. I'm waiting for him to be in the zone. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen, so 3 laps away from finish line. I'm gonna tell him to full push, and we're gonna try to go for the golden lap once more. We wait until he's in the zone, that's never happening. Oh, he's in the zone. Prick! Well, full push, I don't care. I'm ready to lose this P3 to chase for an elusive golden lap. Which will not come out. Jesus, they got so fast suddenly. 140. I mean, that wasn't a bad lap, but yeah, just bring it home. For your first podium. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. And Vitale finishes with a puncture, like it's Hamilton or something, except it's in P16 instead of P1. Well, not a bad result for Bauer, and shows that he has pace when he wants. He just doesn't want often. And unfortunately, Tristan Loop in the wall, but champagne for Bauer. Setting up in the championship, that ruins our P2 chances. Even Wayland scores more than we do, and LeBron barely less. And Bauer catches up to Tristan Loop in the championship, being 9 points behind now. The Azzolinis take off once more. Swings and roundabouts, I guess. Wayland is getting a bit close for comfort. Oh well. New sponsor challenge. Golden tune the engine or get the drivers in consecutive positions. That's not happening. Next up, Zandvoort. A rainy track. For Bauer, this is going to be irrelevant once more. Loop, just don't fly off and fall into the sea, okay? Wet tracks, we're very good in the wet. Kind of cancels the Azzolini's advantage. We'll do what we can. Well, it was a short one today. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next time for more Golden Lap. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.